Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am Neha Rajvanshi and I welcome you all in our today's class, that is English class of class 9th. So students, in the previous video we have started reading with our chapter number 2 from the book Beehive. The name of the chapter is The Sound of Music, okay, and this chapter is written into two different parts, and we have started part 1 in the previous video, in which we have started reading about a very great personality, a very successful musician, that is Evelyn Glennie, okay, and the most important thing about her was that she was having a physical disability, right? And what was that? That was that, you know, she was completely deaf, she was unable to hear anything, right? But still she was able to overcome this difficulty, she was able to overcome this challenge, okay, and finally she was a very successful musician, okay. And you know, we will continue the chapter in today's video, so let's begin. She never looked back from that point onwards, okay. So in the previous video, in the end, we have read that, you know, how she started to learn how to feel music, how to sense music using her brain, using her different body parts, okay. So जो उनके ट्रेनर थे, a very famous percussionist, उन्होंने you know ये चीज़ सिखाई थी एवलिन को, that you know how to use her body parts, how to use her brain to sense music, to feel music, okay. और जब एवलिन she was able to feel the music with the help of her body parts, after that she never looked back, okay. She toured the United Kingdom with her youth orchestra, and by the time she was 16 she had decided to make music her life, okay. So एक बार जब एवलिन को you know ये बात समझ में आ गई थी that you know अगर वो अपने ईयर यूज़ नहीं कर सकती, if she is not able to hear anything, तो वो म्यूज़िक को you know किस तरह से फील करे, ओके. और जब एक बार वो म्यूज़िक की साउंड को, म्यूज़िक के वाइब्रेशंस को फील करना उन्होंने सीख लिया था, आफ्टर दैट उन्होंने म्यूज़िक में you know इतना ज़्यादा डेडिकेशन शो किया that she was finally a very successful musician, okay. And after that she toured the United Kingdom, right? So she went to this place United Kingdom with a youth orchestra, okay. So what is orchestra? Orchestra is a group of musicians, okay. In this picture we can see, हम सब ने भी देखा है इस तरह की परफॉर्मेंसेस टीवी में, किसी इवेंट में हमने भी देखी हैं. ये जो पूरा ग्रुप होता है, ग्रुप ऑफ म्यूजिशियन, जिसमें हर तरह की you know इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स होते हैं, हर तरह के इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स प्ले करते हैं. सो दिस ग्रुप इज नॉन एज ऑर्केस्ट्रा, ओके. सो एट दैट टाइम एवलिन शी वाज अ पार्ट ऑफ अ यूथ ऑर्केस्ट्रा, एंड विद दैट ऑर्केस्ट्रा शी टूर टू दिस प्लेस यूनाइटेड किंगडम, ओके. एंड बाय द टाइम शी वाज 16 शी हैड डिसाइडेड टू मेक म्यूजिक हर लाइफ, ओके. एंड व्हेन शी वाज you know 16 years old, at that time she decided that you know music will be her life, okay. So she decided that she will dedicate her life towards music that was her passion, okay. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of the Academy, okay. So वो अपने इसे इंटरेस्ट को और आगे you know परस्यू करना चाहती थी, वो इसी में you know और आगे से और आगे और ज़्यादा सीखना चाहती थी. So for that she auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music, okay. So this is a very famous academy, a very famous institute for music, okay. So she wanted to you know participate, she wanted to go in this academy. So for that she auditioned, ओके. एंड जब ऑडिशन पूरा हो जाता है और जब यू नो रिजल्ट डिक्लेयर किया जाता है, सो इन दैट रिजल्ट एवलिन शी स्कोर्ड वन ऑफ द हाईएस्ट मार्क्स, ओके, इन द हिस्ट्री ऑफ द अकेडमी, ओके. सो उससे पहले उस अकेडमी की हिस्ट्री में कभी भी किसी ने उतने मार्क्स स्कोर नहीं किए थे जितने कि एवलिन ने किए थे, ओके. सो अपने ऑडिशन में ही उन्होंने इतने अच्छे मार्क्स स्कोर किए थे. सो ऑब्वियसली उन्हें इस अकेडमी में, रॉयल अकेडमी ऑफ म्यूजिक, यहाँ जाने की उनको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल गई थी, ओके. She gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performances, okay. So after that वो क्या करती हैं, gradually वो पहले क्या थी, ऑर्केस्ट्रा का पार्ट थी as we have read earlier, but you know gradually वो उन्होंने orchestral work छोड़ दिया था and now she started to perform solo, okay. Solo means all alone, okay. So पहले वो एक ग्रुप में परफॉर्म किया करती थी, entire group of musicians के साथ वो परफॉर्म किया करती थी, but later on she started to perform all alone, she started to give solo performances, okay. okay. At the end of the 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards, okay, and in that academy she was doing a 3 years course, okay, and after the 3-year course she had captured most of the top awards, okay. So अपने जो उन्होंने कोर्स वहाँ किया था रॉयल अकेडमी ऑफ म्यूजिक में, so in that course also she was a very successful musician, okay, and each and every time she scored top marks and many awards, okay. And for all this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of a heroic achievement, okay. So we can say that her career was a very successful career as a musician, but अपने इस पूरे time में, if not for a single time, she accept any hint of heroic achievement, okay. So what is heroic? Heroic means we can say something that is very grand, okay. So Evelyn's achievement, it is really very grand, it is really very heroic, okay, but she never accept any hint of her achievement, okay. If you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there, okay. So Evelyn का क्या माना था? She was having this faith that if you work hard, okay, if you are hard working and if you have dedication for something, okay, and if you know exactly where you are going, then definitely you will get there, okay. So Evelyn उनका ये माना था that starting से she was very much sure, okay, that music is her life. She always sure that she is very much passionate about music, okay, and she was dedicated person, she was a very hard working person, okay. So वो हमेशा यही कहा करती थी that if you are working hard, if you are having dedication, if you are having that much of sincerity, okay, and if you know exactly where you are going, then definitely you will reach there, you will reach your destination, okay. And she got right to the top and was most sought after multi-percussionist with a mastery of some 1,000 instruments and hectic international schedule, okay. So Evelyn, she was having that much of dedication, that much of passion, that much of interest towards music, that finally she got right to the top, okay, and finally she was able to be the world's most sought after multi-percussionist, okay. So she was world's most sought after, okay. So what is most sought after? It means we can say a person who is wanted by many people, okay. So she was the most famous person, or she was the most wanted person, okay, and she was a multi-percussionist, okay. So we have read earlier what is percussionist. Percussionist is a person who plays percussion instruments, okay. So all the instruments that are played by hitting them are known as percussion instruments, and a person who plays those instruments is known as percussionist, okay. So Evelyn, she was a multi-percussionist because she was able to play so many instruments, okay, with a mastery of some 1,000 instruments, okay. So she was able to play almost 1,000 instruments, and she was having a very hectic international schedule, okay. So what is hectic? Hectic means busy, okay. So now she was traveling all around the world, okay, for her performances, okay. हर जगह उनका इवेंट होता था, उन इवेंट में वो परफॉर्म किया करती थी और उसके लिए वो हर जगह ट्रैवल किया करती थी, okay. So obviously उनका जो शेड्यूल था that was quite hectic, that was quite busy, okay, and it was international schedule, right, यानी कि वो different कंट्रीज में जाया करती थी परफॉर्म करने के लिए, इवेंट्स में पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए, राइट. सो अब तक एवलिन जो थी वो बहुत फेमस म्यूजिशियन बन चुकी थी, बहुत सक्सेसफुल म्यूजिशियन वो बन चुकी थी, ओके. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing, okay. So now the writer is saying that it is quite intriguing. Intriguing means fascinating, okay. So it was very fascinating to watch Evelyn when she was functioning. Function means to work, okay. So when she was performing, when she was functioning so effortlessly without hearing, okay. So this was the biggest challenge in her life, that she was unable to hear anything, right. लेकिन इस चैलेंज के बाद भी she used to perform so effortlessly, so spontaneously, that it was so fascinating, it was so interesting every time to watch Evelyn perform, okay. In our 2-hour discussion, she never missed a word, okay. So now the writer is saying that once she was having a conversation or discussion with Evelyn, and this discussion lasted for 2 hours, okay, and during this time Evelyn, she never missed a word. Okay, so what it means? It means that we all know that Evelyn, she was unable to hear anything. Okay, and when she was having this conversation, when she was having such talks with the writer, okay, so ऐसे में writer जो बोल रही है वो एवलिन सुन तो नहीं पा रही थी, राइट, बट वो समझ पा रही थी कैसे? सो शी वॉज एबल टू डू लिप रीडिंग और वी कैन से फेस रीडिंग. ओके, सो राइटर जो बोल रही थी उसे एवलिन समझ पा रही थी. ओके, और फिर वो उस पर रिप्लाई करती थी. इस तरह से वो आपस में डिस्कशन कर रहे थे, आपस में किसी बात को लेके किसी चीज़ पे बात कर रहे थे. सो द राइटर इज सेइंग दैट वो जो 2 आवर का डिस्कशन था, 2 आवर का जो कन्वर्सेशन था, ड्यूरिंग दोज 2 आवर एवलिन नेवर मिस्ड अ सिंगल वर्ड, राइट. जो राइटर ने जो भी बातें बोली, जो भी वर्ड्स बोले, एवलिन ने सारे वर्ड्स एज इट इज समझ लिए. शी नेवर मिस्ड अ सिंगल वर्ड. ओके, Man with bushy beards give me trouble, she laughed. Okay, and when the writer जब उन्होंने एवलिन से पूछा अबाउट द एबिलिटी की, राइट, यानी वो सुन नहीं पा रही हैं, स्टिल उन्होंने एक सिंगल वर्ड भी मिस नहीं किया. सो व्हेन द राइटर शी आस्क्ड अबाउट दिस टू एवलिन, तब उन्होंने क्या कहा? शी स्टार्टेड लाफिंग एंड शी सेड दैट yes, she was able to do lip reading or we can say face reading, and she also added that man with bushy beards give me trouble. Okay, so she said that yes, she is able to do lip reading, but थोड़ी सी ट्रबल, थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम कब आती है? जब उन्हें ऐसे मैन, ऐसे पर्सन्स के लिप रीडिंग करनी पड़ती है who are having bushy beards. Okay, so what are bushy beards? In this picture we can see such beards are known as bushy beards. Okay, अब bushy beards में प्रॉब्लम क्यों है, ट्रबल क्यों है? बिकॉज अब वो क्या करती हैं, वो लिप रीडिंग करती हैं, राइट, यानी कि जिस तरह से बोलते समय हमारे जो लिप्स मूव करते हैं. ओके, सो द वे आर लिप्स मूव, जो द एक्सप्रेशंस दैट वी आर हैविंग ऑन आर फेस, राइट, वो उन्हें रीड करती है, वो उन्हें ऑब्जर्व करती है. ओके, एंड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दोज ऑब्जर्वेशन शी वॉज एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड वॉट समवन इज स्पीकिंग. ओके, लेकिन अगर किसी की इतनी बुशी बियर्ड है, राइट, सो ऐसे बुशी बियर्ड होने से क्या होता है, जो लिप्स हैं वो भी कवर हो जाती हैं, फेस भी कम्प्लीटली नहीं दिखाई देता है, तो ऐसे में फेशियल एक्सप्रेशन भी नहीं दिखाई दे रहे हैं, लिप्स भी प्रॉपरली नहीं दिखाई दे रहे हैं. सो ऐसे में एवलिन को थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम होती थी लिप रीडिंग करने में, फेस रीडिंग करने में, ऐसे में उनको थोड़ी सी ट्रबल फेस होती थी. ओके, It is not just watching the lips, it's the whole face, especially the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. Okay, so after that Evelyn, she added, and she was speaking flawlessly. Flawlessly means perfectly, okay, without pausing. Okay, so she was speaking flawlessly and with a Scottish lilt. Okay, so earlier in the chapter we have read that she was a Scottish girl. Okay, so she was from Scotland, and that's why in her language she was having that Scottish tone. Okay, so what is lilt? Lilt is a way of speaking. Okay, so she was speaking English or any other language. Okay, but she was having that Scottish tone in her language. Okay, and she added that it's not just watching the lips, it's the whole face, especially the eyes. Okay, so now she was revealing the secret that how she is able to understand all the conversation, all the discussion. So उन्होंने क्या कहा कि केवल लिप रीडिंग करनी ही इम्पॉर्टेंट नहीं है, बट किसी की बात समझने के लिए लिप रीडिंग के साथ साथ जो एंटायर फेस है, होल फेस है, वो भी देखना पड़ता है, स्पेशली द आईज. ओके, सो जिस तरह से लिप्स मूव करते हैं, जिस तरह से आईज हमारी मूव करती हैं, जो फेस पे एक्सप्रेशंस आते हैं, सो उन सभी को ऑब्जर्व करके एवलिन शी वॉज एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट वॉट द अदर पर्सन इज स्पीकिंग, वॉट द अदर पर्सन इज सेइंग. ओके, my speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11, she says. Okay, next Evelyn, she said that her speech is clear. Why? Because she was able to hear till she was 11. Okay, so in the chapter earlier we have read that उनकी जो ये complete deafness थी वो कब हुई थी? When she was 11 years old. Okay, उससे पहले वो she was able to hear. Okay, so Evelyn, she used to say that her speech is so much clear because she was able to hear. कब तक? Till she was 11. Okay, but that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. Okay, so now the writer is saying that yes, this is true that she was able to hear till she was 11. Okay, इसलिए उनकी जो लैंग्वेज है, उनकी जो स्पीच है, that is so much clear. Okay, but इस चीज़ से ये बात हम कैसे एक्सप्लेन करें, कैसे प्रूव करें that how she managed to learn French. Okay, and how she managed to master basic Japanese language. लैंग्वेज, ओके। सो वो एक ही लैंग्वेज नहीं आती थी उन्हें, जब तक वो 11 ईयर्स की थी तब तक उन्होंने जापानीज़ और फ्रेंच नहीं सीखी थी। ये लैंग्वेजेस उन्होंने बाद में सीखी थी, डेफ होने के बाद में सीखी थी, ओके। सो आफ्टर दैट हाउ शी वॉज एबल टू लर्न दीज लैंग्वेजेस, दिस इज सो मच डिफिकल्ट टू एक्सप्लेन, ओके। सो द राइटर शी इज़ एक्चुअली हैविंग वो एवलिन को प्रेज कर रही है कि डेफ होने के बाद भी एवलिन शी वॉज एबल टू लर्न सो मैनी लैंग्वेजेस एंड शी वॉज एबल टू स्पीक फ्रेंच एंड बेसिक जापानीज लैंग्वेज, ओके। As for music, she explains, it pours in through every part of my body, okay। और जहाँ तक म्यूज़िक की बात है कि वो म्यूज़िक को कैसे सेंस कर पाती हैं, how she is able to feel the music, how she is able to feel the vibrations of the music। so उस बारे में एवलिन का क्या कहना था, she tried to explain that it pours in through every part of my body, okay। so what is it? It is music, or we can say the vibrations of the music, they used to pour in through every part of her body, okay। it tingles in the skin, my cheekbones and even in my hair, okay। so वो क्या करती थी कि जो different parts of body है, right। so सभी parts से जो म्यूजिक के अलग अलग बीट्स होती हैं, right, जो अलग अलग ट्यून होती है, उनके वाइब्रेशन को she was able to feel, she was able to sense, okay। so now she was giving some example and she was saying that it tinkles in the skin, tinkles is a pricking sound, or we can say a kind of sensation, ओके। सो जो वाइब्रेशन का सेंसेशन होता है, उस सेंसेशन को शी वॉज एबल टू फील इन हर स्किन, इन हर चीक बोन्स एंड इवन इन हर हेयर, ओके। When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips, okay। and at the time when she used to play the xylophone, right, so जब वो xylophone बजा रही हैं, so जब वो खुद बजा रही हैं, right, उनके हाथ में sticks हैं xylophone play करने की, so ऐसे में जो vibration होता था, उस vibration को she used to sense, okay। कैसे उस vibration को वो ऐसे sense किया करती थी कि जो stick उन्होंने hold कर रखी थी, right, the sticks that she was holding in her hands, उन स्टिक्स में से होते हुए उनके जो फिंगर टिप्स है, राइट, उन फिंगर टिप्स में से शी वॉज एबल टू फील द वाइब्रेशंस ऑफ द म्यूजिक, और इस तरह से वो फील कर पाती थी कि वो किस तरह का म्यूजिक बजा रही हैं, किस ट्यून में, किस टोन में म्यूजिक बज रहा है। शी वॉज एबल टू फील द वाइब्रेशंस विद द हेल्प ऑफ हर फिंगर टिप्स, ओके। By leaning against the drums, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body, okay। and now if we are talking about the drums कि वो drums की vibrations को कैसे feel कर पाती थी, तो उसके लिए वो क्या करती थी, she used to lean against the drum, okay। so what is lean? Lean means to bend, okay। so she used to bend against the drums and then she used to feel the resonances, okay। so what is resonances? Resonances means echoes of the music, okay। it is like the same vibrations of the music flowing into her body, okay। on a wooden platform she removes her shoes so that the vibrations pass through her bare feet and up her legs, okay। and if she had to stand on a wooden platform and on that platform she had to perform, so at that time she had to she used to remove her shoes, why? so that the vibrations of the music pass through her bare feet and up her legs, okay। so अगर वो किसी wooden platform पे खड़े होकर परफॉर्म कर रही हैं, एट दैट टाइम शी यूज्ड टू रिमूव हर शूज, ओके। वो बिल्कुल बेयर फीट खड़ी होती थी ताकि जो वाइब्रेशंस है, राइट, उन वाइब्रेशन को वो अपने बेयर फीट से फील कर पाए, ओके। और फीट से होता हुआ वो वाइब्रेशन उनके लेग्स तक पहुंच पाए और वो उसको फील कर पाए कि किस तरह का वाइब्रेशन है, किस ट्यून में किस बीट पे वो म्यूजिक प्ले हो रहा है, ओके। सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ हर बॉडी पार्ट्स, विद द हेल्प ऑफ हर ब्रेन, शी यूज्ड टू फील द म्यूजिक, शी यूज्ड टू सेंस द वाइब्रेशंस of the music, okay। Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences, okay, and there is no surprise in this thing that all the audience, all the people who came to enjoy Evelyn's performance, who came to enjoy Evelyn's music, okay. So every time Evelyn, she used to delight all her audience, okay. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award, okay. So she was so famous musician that in the year 1991, she was presented with this award, okay. And what is the name of the award? It was the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award, okay. So this is very prestigious award, very reputed, very famous award, and she was presented with this award in the year 1991, okay. Says master percussionist James Blades, God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary, okay. So these are the lines that we have read earlier in the beginning of the chapter, right? And who is the speaker? Speaker is Mr. James Blades, okay. And who is he? He is a master percussionist, okay. He is a very famous percussionist, and he was the person who spoke these lines about Evelyn Glennie, okay. So what did he say? He said that, you know, God may have taken her hearing, okay, but at the same time he has given back something extraordinary, something that is very special, something that is very unique, okay. So in this picture we can see he is Mr. James Blades, okay, and he is a very famous, or we can say he is a master percussionist, okay. Next he said about Evelyn that, you know, what we hear she feels, okay. So what was the thing जो God ने उनको दी थी, वो power जो God ने Evelyn को दी थी, so she was having the power to feel the music, she was having the power to sense the music far more deeply than any of us, okay. And this was the reason that, you know, that is why she expresses music so beautifully, okay. So according to him, Evelyn, she is able to feel the music, she is able to sense the music, and this is the reason she is able to express the music so beautifully, okay. Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic, okay. And once Evelyn, she confesses this thing, confess means to admit, to accept, okay. So once Evelyn, she accepted this thing that yes, she is a workaholic person, okay. So what is workaholic? Workaholic is a person who, you know, loves, who enjoys to work a lot, okay. So Evelyn was having the same issue. She was a workaholic person. She just enjoys to, you know, work a lot, okay. She wanted to work every time, right? I have just got to work, often harder than classical musicians, but the rewards are enormous, okay. Next she added in her thing that, you know, I have just got to work, okay, and often her work used to be harder than any classical musicians, okay. But she was also aware with this thing that, you know, if she is working hard, then definitely she is having enormous rewards, okay. So उनको ये बात पता थी कि वो जितना हार्ड वर्क कर रही हैं, जितने डेडिकेशन के साथ, यू नो, जितने सिंसियरिटी के साथ शी इज़ वर्किंग हार्ड, सो शी इज़ गेटिंग एनॉर्मस रिवॉर्ड्स फॉर ऑल हर वर्क ऑल्सो, ओके. Apart from the regular concerts, Evelyn also gives her free concerts in prisons and hospitals, okay. So Evelyn, she was a very successful, very famous musician, and she used to perform in different events, different concerts, okay. But the writer is saying that, you know, apart from the regular concerts, Evelyn, she used to give free concerts where in prisons and in hospitals, okay. So these lines show that, you know, Evelyn, she was having a very soft corner in her heart. She was having the feeling of humanity, right? So this was the reason she used to give free concerts, right, in prisons and in hospitals, okay. She also gives high priority to classes for young musicians, okay. Apart from that, she was giving a very high priority, okay, to classes for young musicians, okay. So जो young musicians होते थे, और we can say जो aspiring musicians होते थे, उनको भी Evelyn, you know, lessons दिया करती थी, classes दिया करती थी, okay. And that was her very important priority, okay. And Richlin of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children, okay. So now there is one organization named Beethoven Fund, okay, and this organization was working for deaf children, okay. And Richlin, she was connected with this organization, and once she said about Evelyn that, you know, she is a shining inspiration for deaf children, okay. So she spoke this line for Evelyn, that Evelyn is a shining inspiration for all the deaf children, okay. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. And why Evelyn, she is an inspiration for all the deaf children? Because, you know, Evelyn, she was herself a deaf child, right, but she was able to be a successful musician, a very famous musician, okay. अब जब सारे deaf बच्चे, you know, Evelyn को देखते हैं that, you know, वो कितनी successful हैं, कितनी famous फेमस है एंड शी इज़ अ म्यूजिशियन, राइट. सो सारे बच्चों के मन में एक इंस्पिरेशन आती है कि अगर एवलिन इतनी फेमस हो सकती है म्यूज़िक के फील्ड में तो वो भी कुछ भी काम कर सकते हैं. डेफनेस जो है ये एक डिसेबिलिटी तो है, राइट, बट इस डिसेबिलिटी के बाद भी दे आर कैपेबल टू डू एनीथिंग इन देयर लाइफ. ओके, सो दिस इज द सेम थिंग दैट she used to say about Evelyn, that they means all the deaf children, they see that there is nowhere that they cannot go when they see Evelyn as a successful musician. Okay, Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. Okay, so Evelyn, she was so successful in her field that she has already accomplished. Accomplish means to complete, or we can say to achieve. Okay, so she has already achieved more than most people twice her age. Okay, she has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. Okay, so and as we have read earlier that she used to work with orchestra also. और orchestra क्या होता है? Orchestra is a group of musicians, right, जिसमें अलग अलग तरह के सारे म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट एक साथ प्ले किए जाते हैं और उसमें हर तरह के इंस्ट्रूमेंट होते हैं. ओके, सो जो परकशन इंस्ट्रूमेंट होते हैं, एंड व्हाट इज परकशन इंस्ट्रूमेंट, दैट आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू बिफोर दैट ऑल द इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स दैट आर played by hitting them are known as percussion instruments. So in this picture we can see these all are percussion instruments, राइट. तो ऑर्केस्ट्रा में जो परकशन इंस्ट्रूमेंट होते थे वो पहले पीछे हुआ करते थे. ओके, बट एवलिन शी वाज एबल टू ब्रिंग परकशन इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स टू द फ्रंट ऑफ द ऑर्केस्ट्रा. ओके, एंड शी आल्सो डेमोन्स्ट्रेटेड दैट इट कैन बी वेरी मूविंग. ओके, सो व्हाट इज डेमोन्स्ट्रेट? डेमोन्स्ट्रेट मीन्स टू शो क्लियरली. ओके, सो शी डेमोन्स्ट्रेटेड दिस थिंग very clearly that percussion instrument they can be very moving. Okay, so she was having this credit also that she was the person who brought percussion instrument to the front of the orchestra. Okay, she has given inspiration to those who are handicapped people who look to her and say, if she can do it, I can. Okay, so after reading all the details, now we can say that yes, Evelyn Glennie, she is a source of inspiration for all the handicapped people, for all the people who are having some kind of disability, right. और ऐसे में जब लोग एवलिन को देखते हैं, राइट, वो उनके सक्सेसफुल करियर को देखते हैं, सो आफ्टर दैट पीपल यूज्ड टू से दैट if she can do it, I can also do the same thing. Okay, and not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. Okay, and one more important thing about her, and that is not a least one, that she has given enormous pleasure, a lot of pleasure to the millions and millions people, right, with the power of her music. right, उनका म्यूजिक इतना मेलोडियस होता है, इतना ब्यूटीफुल होता है, right, कि all the people they used to enjoy her music. Okay, so she was the musician who used to delight her audience, millions and millions of people, with her melodious music. Okay, so students, we have completed part 1 of our chapter. I hope you all have enjoyed reading about this great personality, this great source of inspiration, that is Evelyn Glennie. Okay, and I hope this part is very much clear to you all. In our next video we will see the comprehension part, we will solve the questions of this part. Okay, so see you in the next video. Thank you.